welcome back to another Fundamentals Tuesday session. Today we're going to focus on some vault drills to help work on your running, your board shape and your bouncy legs and landings ready for when you get back to the gym. So let's start with some running drills. First, you're going to sit in a pipe shape with nice straight legs, and we're going to work on our running arms. I want you to put bent arms and move one to your hip and the other hand to your lip. We're going to keep our arms bent all the way through and switch, 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 switch. Whilst you're doing this, try really hard not to let your shoulders move from side to side. Instead, we want to make sure all the movement is forwards and backwards. If you can pretend you've got some drums behind you, you want your elbow to hit the drum at the back. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do some together. Bent arm, get them ready. One to hip, one to lip. Keep them bent so they hit those drums and switch. Make sure you sit up really straight and switch those arms. Now we're going to see if we can do it a little bit faster. And get ready, we're going to sprint as fast as we can. Go! And stop. Now we can do the arms, we're going to focus on your running legs. Now for your running legs, we want to stand with our hands on our hips, make both legs very straight and squeeze your bottom. Then we're going to lift one leg up to make a 90-degree angle. And for our running legs, we want to have naughty feet so we can punch the floor each time. We're going to practice changing legs and marching in this shape. Let's have a go. Now, let's add our arms. Remember, it's opposite arm to leg. Switch, switch, switch. If you're falling over, it's probably because your bottom leg's bendy or your tummy isn't tight. Remember, it's really important to stay really stiff, like uncooked spaghetti. We don't want any wobbly spaghetti on the vault because we lose all our power. We want to be nice and tight. Let's have a go again. Tight bodies, change, 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 change. Now we're going to try and do it traveling forwards. Let's start walking. Hold, change. Hold, change. Keep your arm bent at the back. Hold, change, hold, change. Let's see if we can speed it up a little bit. This time we're going to try and do it at this speed. Boom, 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 boom. Now let's see if we can do it running forwards. Remember your flexed feet and your high knees. Let's do it one more time. Now you get the idea of your running arms and legs. We're going to do 10 seconds as fast as we can on the spot with really high knees. Ready, set, go! And stop. Good job, everyone. Now I'm going to give you some conditioning exercises you can work on at home to help to build your leg power for your vaulting. For this exercise, I'm going to use a bottom step and a block. I'm trying to make it look like your stairs at home. You will stand on the bottom step of your stairs, use the banister for support and put your feet together. The first exercise we're going to work on are calf raises to build our calf muscles. Put the ball of your foot on the stairs, keep your ankles together, go up and down. Because vault is a power exercise, we want to go up as fast as we can and down slow. Let's do 10 together. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, we're going to work on is a static running drill. You will place one foot on the stair and keep that leg nice and bent. Then you're going to use your running arms to drive up to a running shape and back down. Up, down. During this exercise, it's really important that we push out through this leg, but that we also push our hips forwards as we come up. We're going to do 10 on this leg, and then we'll do 10 together on the other leg. Get yourself ready with your running arms, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's switch legs. Running arms ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really good job. We want to be nice and fast on the vault. So our next conditioning exercise is going to be fast feet using the bottom step. We will go toe taps as fast as we can with running arms. Let's see if we can do it for 20 seconds. Get ready and go. Use those arms. Fast feet. Good job, keep going. And stop. Well done, everyone. Now that we've worked on our running drills and our leg power, we're going to move on to work on the board shape. So the next exercises are going to help you to get the most out of your jump on the springboard. Remember, when we jump on the board, we do an arm circle into our jump. So our first drill is going to be working on the arm circle to stop in a straight shape. Remember, your straight shape needs its bottom squeeze, the ribs down, and our arms up to our ears. For this drill, you're going to start with your arms behind, then we do a whole circle, and on the second one, they stop by our ears. If they stop behind our ears, we get a wobbly jump on the springboard. We want to stop them by our ears in a nice straight shape. Let's do it slowly together. Put your hands behind your back, circle round, and stop. Remember, they come from the back of our body to the front of our body, not the other way round. So behind, they go round and stop. Have you got the tightest straight shape? Squeeze that bottom. Let's do it again a little bit faster. Round and stop. Ready? Can we do it really fast? 3 times. Round and stop. And again. Round and stop. One more time. Round and stop. Now, in gymnastics, we take off the springboard on 1 foot and we rebound off of it on 2. Remember, we don't stop on the springboard. Otherwise, we lose all our power and have to do a big jump to get onto the vault table. So instead, we need to bounce off. So to work on that bounce, we're going to do some rebound jumps in the tightest shape. Put your hands on your hips, put your feet together. Now for a rebound, we want to bounce off using our ankles to create the jump. Let's practice that together. Sit in a pike, and I want you to push your feet and make pointed toes. Start flexed, and point, and flex, point, flex. Remember, vault's a very quick exercise, so we need to do it at speed. Let's do 5 really quick. Point, 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 point. The whole time you should have had straight legs, because when we rebound, we jump with nice tight legs, and we don't use the bend and the straighten. Now that we understand how to use our ankles, let's try it standing up. Place your hands on your hips and bounce. Using your feet. We don't want to see you stop at the floor. Pretend that the floor is lava and you need to bounce nice and quick so we don't burn our toes. Let's have a go at 10 together. Hands on hips, bottom squeezed, tummy tight, and go. Did you point your toes on every jump? Now that we've worked on our arm circle to straight shape and our rebound, we're going to put the two together and work on our shape onto the springboard. Remember, to jump onto the springboard, we start on one foot, we jump, rebound and land on two. Let's do that bit together. Put one foot in front, we're going to go from one foot to two and bounce in the air. Boing! Let's do it again. One foot, two, land. Let's see if we can do it 3 more times together. One foot, and again. One foot in front, and one more time. Now comes the tricky bit. We need to add the arm circle. You want to do your whole arm circle so that when our feet come together, we're in our straight shape before we land. I will show you. Let's have a go together. So we do the arm circle and they go up as we rebound. See if you can get them all the way up to your ears. One more time. Don't worry if you found it a little bit hard to put the two bits together. You can always go back and rewind the video and work through it in your own time. Now we are going to work on our landing for when you land off of the vault table. We can't do landings like we would in the gym, but we can still work on making sure our shapes are very good. So first, let's go over our land shape. You want to land with your feet slightly apart. We're going to bend our knees so our knees point over our toes and place our arms out. For your land shape, you want your bottom under. We do not want our chest down and our bottom up. It's important to keep our chest up, our bottom tucked under, and our knees bent. Make sure that you don't land with your knees together. They want to point over your toes. Let's do our land shape together. 1, 2, 3, land, and hold like a statue. Let's try again, and land. Are those arms nice and tight? Is that tummy tight? Is your bottom squeezed? Let's do it one more time. Land. And hold, no wobbling. Good job. Now comes the tricky bit. I want you to start in the same position. We're going to bend all the way down, do the biggest jump we can in the air, and see if we can still hold our land shape. Remember, we're going for the highest jump you can make. We're going to bend, jump up, and land, as still as a statue. Let's have a go 5 times together. Bend your knees, swing your arms, up, stick. Did you manage to do it without wobbling? Let's try again. Remember not to stick that bottom out. Let's do it one more time. Well done, everyone. I'll give you some drills to work on at home for your squat on and your straddle on vault. We know you can't do them in the gym like this. Straddle on shapes. Why not find a marker on the floor, such as a line or a mat. Place your hands on it and make your body into a front support shape. Then you're going to practice jumping your feet into the squat, standing up and doing your jump off to a land. Let's do it again. Front support, squat in, stand up, and jump, land. Can you practice it 5 times? Now we're going to do a straddle on shape. Again, we can make a front support, jump our feet into our hands on the line, stand up, and jump, and stick. Remember, on your straddle, you want to lift your hips high so your feet can come on with straight legs. I'll show you one more time. Jump, straight legs, stand up, jump, and stick. Can you do it 5 times? As you progress through your gymnastics, you will move on to vaults that pass through a handstand shape on the table before coming off the other side. You may have already started working on your flat backs in the gym. If you haven't yet, why not get ahead and work on some shoulder strengthening drills with me to make sure your shoulders are nice and strong, ready for when you do your handspring vaults back in the gym. Some of these exercises are very simple to work on at home. It's all about having nice straight arms and pushing through our shoulders so they get nice and strong. The first exercise we're going to do is on a kneeling shape on our hands and knees. I want you to start with your shoulders shrugged, and then we're going to push up and create no gaps in our ears. We'll sink and push, sink and push. Let's do this 10 times together and then see if we can hold our push shape for 10 seconds. Are you ready? On your hands and knees, and push. 1, relax. 2, relax. 3, relax. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. Cover those ears, keep pushing with straight arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, everyone. Now we need to make it a little bit harder. We're going to do it in a front support shape so we can make sure your tummy and your bottom stay tight throughout the exercise, just like they will when you hit the vault table. Let's go to a front support shape, and we're going to do exactly the same. We will shrug up and down 10 times, and then we'll hold for 10. Remember, the only thing to move is your arms. I don't want to see any bottoms wiggling around or any soggy tummies. Let's see if we can do 10 shrugs and hold for 10 together. Get yourself ready. Into a front support, bottom squeeze, tummy tight, and shrug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really good job. Give those arms a shake and roll those shoulders out. Remember, these drills are to help you with your handspring vaults. So we're going to do a drill working on our handstand shape. We're going to go onto our knees, tuck our bottom under, and we want to pull our ribs down so that we try to suck our belly button in. Remember not to push your hips so far forward that we get an archy back. We need that belly button pulled in nice and tight. Then we're going to open our arms up and look at our fingers. And then I want you to go from here, we're going to shrug and then hold. 10 times with a shrug, 10 times with a hold. Let's do it together. Tuck your bottom under, pull your ribs down, and open your shoulders as far as you can with your chest staying in. I can't get my shoulders all the way up to my ears without sticking my ribs out. So I will keep my ribs in and only go as far as I can. Let's shrug our shoulders 10 times and then hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at those fingers and hold. 1, squeeze bottom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, everyone. Before we finish, we're going to do one more exercise to keep those shoulders nice and strong. For this exercise, we will start in a pike with straight legs, and we're going to cover our ears and walk all the way out to a tension hold, and then all the way back to a pike. We're going to see if we can walk out 5 times, hold our tension for 3, and walk back in. Let's do it together. If you're wearing socks, you may want to take them off to stop your feet from slipping. Are you ready? Pike shape, ears covered. Walk out with straight arms. Pass your front support to attention. Look at your fingers, hold. 1, 2, 3, and walk back in. That's 1. Let's do it 4 more times. 2, 3. Remember to squeeze your bottom in your tension. Bottom tuck down. 4, 1 more. 5. Well done everyone, you worked really hard on your vault drills today. Remember to keep working hard on all the skills we worked on today, so when you come back to the gym you can impress your coaches with how ready you are to do the vault. I'll see you next week for another fundamental session. Bye everyone!